automatically.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
That's what John Malkovich did practically by the end of this movie we're about to review.
Anyway.
And 29 episodes later, I'm still in a freaking different basement.
29? Wait, what do you mean 29 episodes later? You've been in this basement for God knows how long.
It's a different basement, though. Like, I'm in my grandparents' basement.
Oh, this is the grandparents' basement. It's not your basement.
Nope.
This is the same one with the 12 Angry Men bullshit happened, didn't it?
The multiverse of freaking
better than multiverse than
rant and rave and all that bullshit.
Well, I guess I better get the stuff out of the way. Who wants to hear the good side of Warner? Who wants to hear the bad side? Who wants to hear the because I have both good news and bad news in terms of Warner. Who wants to hear what first?
Let's go with the good side because we need a little positivity, you know.
You're right. We do need a little bit more positivity
we really do,
these
honestly,
days. I mean, people are so negative; it's not even funny. Good news is that apparently, I literally didn't know this until when I went on Letterboxd. I was searching, I was scrolling. I just watched American Mary. Tanner, you're not getting your damn cookie. I was looking at it, and I was looking at this review. I don't know if it was a paint drying poster or not, but it said, "Oh, Velma's canceled." I'm just like, I don't know if I believe that. Wait. I want to tell I'm finishing my story. So what I did was apparently they just did a Halloween special of this piece of shit. So I went to go look at that review, go back to the most recent, adjust it where it needs necessary. And I saw a bunch of other people saying it was canceled. So I went to go back on here on Facebook to see if it was true. And apparently it is true. Velma has officially been canceled after technically one season, because I feel like they split. There was a one episode, like I think about 20 episode order. They split it in half and they called it 2 seasons, even though it's technically only 1. But either way, it's been canceled, so who cares?
Okay, you know how it's being quiet because I'm ready to take a soundbite out of that.
Yeah, somebody gotta do that. Thank God.
Let me do this for you. Hold on. Yes.
I got it. Let's get naked.
Okay, Daniel Bryan.
I tried that already.
Okay, Daniel Bryan.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, Inside Out 2 crossed 1.7 billion. How does that feel, Mindy Kaling? That's right. She didn't even come back to the Inside Out 2. She got replaced because she wanted more money. Same thing with Bill Hader.
I want more money.
I want more money right now. I want more money.
Money. We've got to have money.
I need to have. I need to get that clip somewhere. I thought I had it at one point.
I'm probably quoting Mr. Potato Head at the moment.
I forgot all about that clip. We got to have money. I need to find that now. I'm literally about to go look.
Money's good.
It's that guy from the
god-awful Tom and Jerry movie. Both of those movies are awful. The live action one and the animated one, but still.
So we're clear. I know what the animated version is based off of, and you don't have to tell me twice. It's based off The Rescuers.
The Rescuers. Oh my
God. I think that's what that story is based off of.
I mean, again, there is a girl that they talk to and they have to save the day, so I guess that is kind of like The Rescuers, at least the first one.
That and the story is kind of similar to the one you see from The Rescuers when because watch The Rescuers, then watch the Tom and Jerry animated movie, and then then tell me if I'm making sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to watch that maybe if I'm feeling sadistic one day because I don't want to see Tom and Jerry talk. I don't want to see them talk. Well, technically they have talked in the cartoons, but it's only like one fucking sentence per short. Remember Tom? He said that one sentence.
I'm throwing away $1 million, but I'm happy.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Show me the money. Slow
Justin Williams.
Show me the money.
Fuck that piece of shit, Justin Williams.
Yeah. That's really great.
Grace, Mortez. Lie, cheat, and steal. Lie.
Jeez. I heard that Tom and Jerry, the live action one was
it's awful.
Dismal.
It's awful.
When I saw that trailer, I was like, fuck this piece of shit. And it seems like Tom and Jerry are only supporting characters, and Chloe Grace Moretz was actually the true lead of the damn movie. I'm not saying she's a bad actress. She's very good, but come on.
I mean, she could be good when she's given the right material, but for this movie, nope.
Yeah. And that's also coming down to certain actors in this movie we're going to review later tonight, because I think we're going to, we might strike gold with this one. You never know.
Strike gold. Huh. Money. We got to have money. I got to fucking find that. That's going to bother them. Wait, I forgot to get the bad news. I got to get the bad news.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Because this is like the biggest elephant in the room. Never have I ever seen a movie.
Oh, no.
Potentially. I thought Megalopolis bombing was like, we know that was expected. That was to be expected. And all the shit that came out of it, I was just like, you know what? Good for you. Fuck Francis Ford Coppola. But this movie, right from when we got off the air on Tuesday, when the reviews started coming in, oh my God. Megalopolis probably got worse reviews overall, but I have never seen this much, like, this kind of movie getting lambasted as much as, say, at least in terms of superhero movies, since Madam Web.
Comic book movies.
Comic book super. Who gives a fuck? They're all the same.
It's not a superhero.
They're all the same.
It's a villain movie.
They're all the same. God help me if we get to episode 2. But, oh my God, is that true? I know Megalopolis got a D, but Joker 2 got a fucking D on Cinema Score. Is that true?
And it's actually the lowest rated comic book movie to ever receive that grade on Cinema Score.
Out of even the Whedon Cut of Justice League has a higher grade.
Even Madam Web doesn't have an F.
You know what? They're even comparing this movie to to freaking oh shit, what was the name of that movie that Marvel did a few years ago? I think No. It was Morbius. That's it. Morbius.
Well, that's a Sony project, not Marvel directly, but still, Morbius.
Yeah, but Morbius is still a Marvel character.
Yes, but Sony produced the movie. but
it's still the same thing. And you know what? Here's the thing. They even say it's like, they say Morbius is better than Joker too.
That's saying a lot because I heard nothing but negative stuff about Morbius. It was like the punchline had a bad jokes.
But,
it was the
punchline of some people are saying that Morbius is better than Joker. That's
sad. That's sad.
That is sad.
Morbius is so, before it was the lowest of the low, then Madam Web was the lowest of the low. And then, I'm not saying Madam Web's going to top Joker 2 for me. I've never seen the movie. But with Madam Web, that's a hard movie to top. Let's be honest here. But with Joker 2, this movie made less money than The Flash, than Quantumania, than Morbius. Even the Marvels made more money.
They got to have money.
That's sad.
That is awful. You kidding me? It only made, I believe, the final total was $40 million. And you might not think that's that bad. 40 million is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
But the movie cost $200 million to make.
And there's only a catch to it. You have to make around 450
Wait, it even went lower? It went lower last time I checked. It went 37.8.
You know, and you know what is even what's bad? You know, you know how we keep talking about, certain actors or directors or producers that keep blaming the audience for a movie or show's failure.
I'm not even gonna get to the whole Kathleen Kennedy situation. I said
no,
it before.
No. There's even, I think someone recently did this with Joker now.
You think Todd Phillips did this? I don't know. I never read it. I
don't know, but I mean, that's what someone said. Like, if you don't like this movie, then f off or you. I don't know what.
Oh, wow. You know what's funny? Apparently for Forbes.com, apparently Christopher Nolan vetoed the ending to this Joker 2. I guess Christopher Nolan, saw it.
That's one of my topics.
Oh, and it says, quote, Tom from IGN. I know they're ignorant, but they're pretty good when it comes to news. Joker 2 director reportedly refused to work with DC on the sequel, only liaising with Warner. Ouch. And apparently, I've heard rumblings about how it could possibly set the box office record for a second week drop. Now, now for example, the lowest second week drop in terms of movie, according to Tanner anyway, I'm going above his information, was Friday the 13th, 2009. It dropped 80%. But still, that movie made money because that was a lower budgeted movie. Friday the 13th doesn't cost that much to make.
Oh, no.
But when it comes to Joker making $200 million, I wouldn't be surprised to tell you if when Saturday night, the Saturday Night Live movie about the biopic about Saturday Night Live is going to open higher than Joker. It's going to be #1 movie in America. I think it is.
And just so we're clear, I don't think that, I mean, sure, sometimes, when you have a hurricane that comes around, it does affect, you going to the movies from time to time, but I do not believe that.
I get that, but I don't
believe that it's the reason why not a lot of people could see it,
and I get that. And by the way, I want to say, Jordy, welcome back, because that hurricane was just nightmare.
Yeah, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that in just a bit.
So,
we're talking about this right now. But like I said, I don't think the hurricane was the reason why.
No, I don't think so either. That was just using an excuse.
Yeah, and on top of that, there's a lot of screenings that you can go to. Oh, by the way, from what we also hear, there was not even one screen test for this movie.
No,
there was no screen test. Every major studio has to have a screen test.
I swear to God, on everything that I hold dear in my life, it is the truth. They did not have a screen test.
I can attest to that too, Jordy. I saw that shit.
I mean, there's a difference between test screenings and not screening for critics, but they always should test screen for an audience, even if you don't want to get screened for critics. But if that's the case,
yeah, you see, Hunter's saying it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
And here's the thing. There's also, here's the thing. They didn't even think about, the consequences of this. They thought, okay, it was a success, with its first movie. Let's try and, jump the gun. But they did not review the film before they released it. They never got a chance to read it.
I think, if every major motion picture studio, especially if it was one as powerful as Warner Brothers, you'd think at least somebody would actually take a look at it before it gets to release.
Exactly, but they didn't, because they thought this would be this would be better than the first film, but it's not. But this film, this film should have studied was the madness and the romance and somewhat between, the two main characters.
But really, from what I understand about this anyway, is that when it comes down to...
They turned it into a musical.
Well, first of all, it was always intended as a musical. It's just bad marketing because they never told anybody it was going to be a musical, even though the press kits tell you, oh, it's a musical. It's a musical. And apparently, from what I understand, the musical numbers in this movie feel like commercial breaks from the actual stuff that's going on in the movie.
Dude, I am telling you, when I was in the movie theater watching Joker Folie à Deux, I felt like the same exact way. And I was waiting for people just to walk out of the movie theater.
Did
because
you have
apparently
walkouts?
I've heard reports that people would walk out of the movie because of those musical numbers being like lifeless, and they don't want to be in there. Like, feels like filler.
I mean, here's the thing. If you're going to have a good musical, listen, I'm no fan of musicals. I've made it very clear. But I know a lot of people who do.
I'm not
But
either.
I mean, I can tolerate a musical as long as it makes sense.
The point is this. Why this movie a musical? Couldn't you just stick with the supposed courtroom drama? Why do they even have to make it a courtroom drama? I love courtroom dramas. They could be really fucking good. A Few Good Men is one of the greatest courtroom dramas of all time, if not the greatest.
By the way, we gotta review that film one day.
Oh, that's absolutely.
But I think what they try to do is that they try to go back to the well that they used for the first movie, but they also added, elements to the movie, like, the musical thing and all that other stuff. But the problem is, the reason why the first one was so successful is because everybody got hooked, line, and synced into the story when, about mental health and concerning, and then,
and society in general. I think it's more so about society.
I think so too.
And the thing is, this movie, from what I'm understanding, doesn't, focus on like the last one did. Instead, it focuses on somewhat a psychotic, nature, but it's adding musicals in there, which, again, Joker was not known for, being like from the last film. He was known for dancing, yes, but singing, sure, he did a little bit of it here and there, but it wasn't like, constant,
Yes, but here's the thing that I've heard about it as well. Apparently, this movie has It Chapter 2 syndrome. And if you don't know what I mean, I'll explain. In It Chapter 2, remember, if you've seen it, you remember that the movie relied so much pandering to the first movie over and over and over again. They got the kids back and they used fucking stock footage from the first week because, oh, look, people love the kids. I'm just like, isn't Chapter 2 supposed to be about them grown up as adults? But no, we gotta go back in the well because we gotta pander to that fucking kiddie crowd like we always do. But apparently what they do in this movie is that they self-reference the first movie so damn much. I correct me if I'm wrong. Do they use scenes from the first movie?
I mean, if they were not to do that in Joker Fully Outdo, it would have made a huge difference. But no, they just have to actually reference to the first movie so much. But here's the thing. As soon as I got out of the theater, personally, I wanted to carve up a frown on my face because
better yet, you could do what Naomi Scott was forced to do in Smile 2. You go like this because it feels like you're getting tortured because you could go like.
Someone please take pictures.
Oh, I know someone's gonna take a photo of me.
But still,
that's how you feel when you watch Joker 2. That's how you feel.
Now with this, I don't really know. I feel kind of disappointed because I thought this was gonna be another big box office, like success. But fortunately, I was wrong, and
I feel like Todd Phillips needs to get his head out of his ass first and foremost.
Yeah.
And to think that this year actually started off, pretty strong.
Wait,
then we come to this movie.
Wait a second, William. When did this turn into auditions for Smile 3?
Oh God.
Oh God, Soren, don't give him ideas.
Hey, William.
If you were to do that to David,
was that from the first one or was that from the second one?
The first one. I'm sorry, that part right there. I never watched the film. I just think that's hilarious because how like look at this. Wait. Hold on. Did someone get Victor too?
I hope to God not.
In that case.
Oh God, no. Let's
see.
Don't be that sadistic.
Come on, update the group chat. Nobody got him? Oh shit.
Oh jeez, but
so William gets more of the attention, but Victor doesn't. That's so
okay.
weird.
Tanner says something in the film for what is the Bugs Bunny? Is that Smile Willie?
Oh God. Oh my goodness. This has gone crazy. Anyway, that's what I'm saying before I fucking lose my damn train of thought here.
Joker 2 should have been crazy.
But we're crazier.
And you know what?
No,
you know what? I'm starting. Let me ask you guys something. Was there a post-credit sequence to this movie?
I hope to God not.
There wasn't. I can confirm that. There was no post-credit scene. But at the same time, though,
hopefully there won't be a third movie.
Apparently, judging by the ending of this movie, I don't think there will ever be a third movie. I think they're done.
Because I mean, even if they try to come back with a third film, I don't think it will fix the damage that was already done in the second film.
Apparently the movie literally taunts the viewer at the end of the movie. It taunts it and it gives you the big middle finger.
Oh, Tanner, thank you so much, my friend.
Shut up! Todd Phillips says he's done with DC. Go fucking James Gunn doesn't watch your ass.
After Joker 2, I read this. Todd Phillips.
Honestly, no. I don't think he should be done with DC. He should just fucking go off with Francis Ford Coppola to director jail.
To director jail? What is he gonna get?
Director jail.
What is he gonna get? Butt by Big Bubba in there too?
Maybe, I don't know.
Bubba.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, white meat? You ready for something?
But as I was saying before, when it comes down to this, people are like, oh, you know, Joker 2 Bond, everybody's upset about it. For one of two things.
Jail?
Oh, okay. God, Vince McMahon with fucking Todd Phillips with Francis.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good shit.
Oh, God, you sit your ass over there. Okay,
I'll take a big shit.
That's for Janelle Grant. Yeah.
Okay, Jose is dying.
I'm a fish who likes to eat. Oh my God. What was that? Ah, shit. What was that?
I'm a fish, not football.
Oh my God. Okay.
Anyway,
I'm losing my mind.
We can all agree that
I have something more to say. I was gonna lose my.
Yeah, I like fish and I like milk.
Also, okay, Diddy. Considering what we've learned about him, fucking Diddy's ass.
Yeah, remember that?
Wait. You mean P. Diddler?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When is this movie gonna
cover?
My God. When is this show gonna cover Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania? Fuck no, we're not doing that.
Oh, we're not doing that.
We're not doing Wave of Mania. Fuck that shit. But as I was saying before,
hold on, I got something to show you guys. If I can find it. Oh God, I hope I didn't lose it. It's right around.
Calm. That literally the whole Vince thing made me.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Hold on. Okay, you ready?
Okay. No Way Out of what?
Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Good.
Okay.
Wait. There's something else there too. I think Diddler's holding something. Hold on.
Oh, Johnson's baby oil? Is that baby oil? I think that's baby oil.
I think I know.
I was gonna say, I thought he was holding a dildo.
I think that's baby oil.
Oh.
I'm
just making a joke.
This proves to me that one of two things is certain. First of all, this proves that Deadpool and Wolverine was a fucking fluke. People are fucking tired of comic book movies, and they're still fucking tired of it. The reason why Deadpool and Wolverine made so much money is not because of Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds. You want to know why I made money? Because people are so fed up with Kevin Feige that they want to watch a movie making fun of him. And that's what Deadpool and Wolverine was. They made fun of him at his expense a lot in that movie. Second, and more importantly,
I heard it was
David Zaslav needs to be fired!
I heard Deadpool and Wolverine was actually pretty good.
David Zaslav.
Or better yet, hold up. Better yet, treat David Zaslav like in the first Joker. Just bang.
No, let him get fucked by Bubba and Diddy.
Yeah, Diddler, yeah. Fired
Jesus.
Zaslav. No, it's Fire Zaslav.
Fire. He's not fired. He's not fired.
No, Jose.
You're fired. Fired.
Fired.
Yeah, Jose.
Fired.
There's no D in fire.
Anyway,
I think Zaslav was the reason why Warner Brothers wanted to do Joker 2 in the first place.
Let's also acknowledge this for a minute. Freaking Ryan Reynolds, he's also pissed at the fact, like some people within Disney, they're going. I'm not gonna lie. He's been very outspoken lately, and I gotta give him props.
Sorry, I wrote the wrong comment. Zaslav should be running off Minecraft. I actually saw that trailer last week finally for the Minecraft movie. What the fuck is that piece of shit?
I'm not even gonna defend. Look, I like playing Minecraft from time to time. Once in a while, not all the time.
I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah, I know that, but for it to have a movie, come on, some people are just milking on video game, adaptations way too much.
With Jack Black saying his lines, he looked like he got like a stick up his ass.
That trailer's ass.
I think I heard something that he's even mad at the fans for the backlash of that film.
I think the reason why a movie fan, first of all, why the fuck did you get the guy who directed Napoleon Dynamite to do the movie? Why?
Wait, they did?
Yes, Jared Hess is directing it.
I think Napoleon Dynamite was good, but
the
same guy who directed that movie is doing this movie?
Yes.
Oh my God, I forgot he also directed Nacho Libre.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, come on. Nacho Libre is not that
Nacho
bad.
Libre.
Nacho Libre is not that bad.
Nacho Libre. Fuck off.
And then he did Masterminds.
Oh God, I heard that was awful. Mastermind.
Now that I've heard is bad.
Oh my God,
it's like
Jared
a comedy with what's his
One
face?
Trick Pony is like what?
Oh yeah, Masterminds has Zach
Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis, thank you. Owen Wilson.
I think Kristen Wiig is in it. I think
too.
I think Kristen Wiig's in it. I think.
Yeah, Leslie Jones in there too.
So, above all else, I think we can be in agreement that Joker, folie à deux,
Folie à deux.
Folie à deux. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to call it Joker au revoir at this point.
Or Joker 2. Just fucking call it Joker 2.
Or Joker folie à doo.
Oh, are you trying to do a nasty poo-poo?
Or folio
oh my God!
Or doo-doo.
Oh my God, the same.
Or doo-doo.
But anyway, bottom line
Joker
is
2, I will probably watch it at some point, but it's not going to be in fucking theaters. That's for sure.
Victor.
Thing is, I think we can all agree that it's a failure,
It's a box office no, it's not objectively it's a fucking failure. Making $40 million on a $200 million budget.
Yeah,
and plus you have to add in $100 million on the marketing. It's over.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
And David Zaslav needs to fucking go because other than Doom Part 2 and Beetlejuice, tell me one movie this year that was successful for them. Tell me one movie that was successful for them.
Well,
I'll wait till somebody to tell me.
We have only 2 more months before the year is over, so.
Tell me. I'll wait just to see if any fucking other Warner Bros. movie was a big fucking success because seriously, this is why Zaslav. Oh, fuck, I forgot. God damn it.
Oh, yeah, Godzilla X Khan did good too, Hunter.
God damn it.
That's right.
I said Beetlejuice. Aside from that, and fucking King Kong Godzilla,
okay, hold on a second.
Dune Part 2, let me know.
Hold on a second. Dune Part 2, Beetlejuice, and Godzilla and King Kong.
Trap flopped.
That are 3 movies that David Zaslav was able to make as successes.
Trap flopped in North America. Worldwide, it did a little better, but still not enough to fucking recoup the damn budget. Then again, Trap fucking sucked dick, so I hate it.
Not a Parent Trap, I'll tell you that right now.
I did not like Trap at all either.
It's fucking abysmal.
It's stupid.
Like fucking Josh Hartnett acted.
Yeah, he's acting like a Looney Tune.
It's like a fucking no. It's like he's so over the top. It's like funny. The daughter was the only good performance in that fucking movie.
Yeah, but still, that script is just like something that is just
that's the big problem
really
with it. It's the script.
That's the least of that movie's problems, though.
Yeah, but
we just hit the 3-minute mark.
Oh my god, we're still talking about Joker. I better stop.
No, we're not talking about Joker now. I'm about. I got something to say to you.
Is this about how I concluded the show?
Victor,
last week.
In the were you thinking? You lost faith in me to not come back here tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. No, I'm not surprised. I was doing that to confirm because our fucking hurricanes are our mother.
What the? Wait, I did not do anything.
Wait,
I didn't do anything. He just bounced out.
Did he press the button?
Did you press the button?
Did he
press the button?
Oh.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm playing this clip. Where are you? There you go.
Write that down.
Yes, I did click the button.
Where
were we?
Yeah, I'm about to eviscerate you. Here's the thing. There's a lot of things in this world that can try and kill me, but if you're going to send a hurricane my way, you'll have to do better than that to take me down. Like, who am I? Who am I?
Josh!
It's who you are.
No, who am I? What's my name?
Josh!
Again, that's your name.
No, my name is Jordy Scallion.
I'm not fucking around. I had my reasons to do what I did. I had my fucking reasons. And I made it known, too. I wasn't trying to be secretive. I made it fucking known. I told everybody last week. I knew Jordan was going to be pissed off at me with the shit I did. But you know what? I have higher power. I have higher ground, motherfucker.
Well, that's fine, because I'm going to tell you this right now. For the next 2 weeks and for episode 100, you owe me.
I'm not owing you shit. I have higher power.
Yes, you are.
I have higher fucking power.
On 3? No, you landed on 3.
No, I have fucking higher power. Fuck that shit.
Okay, I'm grabbing the popcorn.
I already have it planned.
I'm grabbing the popcorn.
Let me tell you something.
I already have it planned.
Let me tell you something. You may think you have a lot planned. Oh, but you are
everyone. I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse.
You are in way over your head, man.
Move this man.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Does it look like I care?
To be honest with you, you're going to care real soon.
Because I'll tell you one thing. Doing those bullshits. I'm not planning it out in advance. I only have episode 100 out in advance. We already did the Halloween special. It's already confirmed. We're already doing Scream. That's all I'm doing. I'm focusing on what I have to do. And literally, it's just bum. Bye-bye. Bum.
Well, you can't just skip it like, like those picks didn't happen.
But again, and also, let's not forget, I didn't want to fucking review Shark Tale, and William agreed with me. William, you're just as much to blame.
Oh, so you're going to throw him under the bus?
Yes, wait, under the bus.
Wait.
Wow.
I do not want to review Shark Tale in the first place.
Ah! You proved my point.
I don't want to. I don't want to go through that fucking Sharky again.
But still, you're throwing him under the bus like as if he's part of the, the higher power thing.
No, well, I guess I'll be the next shark hunter just to hunt down Shark Tale. Shit.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
I had my reasons. I had what I did. I didn't want to fucking review Napoleon Dynamite either. Because you literally want me to go insane 2 weeks after the Phantom Menace. You want me to go insane again?
All I know is you owe me 3 times over. Come on, man. You landed on 3 movies that I picked for the wheel. Besides, I was in a life or death situation. I had no power. I had no Wi-Fi for a whole week. You at least
I am not doing Shark Tale. That's final.
Notice how I'm on Victor's side. Notice me.
2 against 3.
Notice me.
Yeah, well, it's hard for a girl to notice you on prom night, so it was.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordy. Let's
Tell
just
him the
pretend.
truth, Stephen A. Tell him the truth.
Yeah, Jordy. Let's pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Now
well,
can we go on to our topics now?
I'm not satisfied.
Of course you're not satisfied.
I'm still
You cannot get no satisfaction.
Fuck him.
I'm the egotistical heel tonight.
Well, I guess that makes me the sidekick for Victor. Shit.
Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna see how this ends for you, but I will warn you: if you think this is gonna pass by like sweeping under the rug like it didn't happen, just know
you need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna call it a night.
Call it a night?
Yeah,
No.
but I'm just gonna. I mean, I know when I'm not welcome, you don't want to hear what I gotta say, and you don't care about my feelings.
Well, then finish.
I'm calling it a night. You can do whatever you want.
I'm finishing. Come on. I'm just playing around.
We're just,
You're taking everything I'm saying.
I haven't even left yet. How can I come back if I'm still here?
All right. Ugh. Let's get all this sweeping under the rug, and we're going to the topic now. Who wants to go first? Hello?
Well, I guess I'll go then.
Fine.
Well, speaking of Joker Foley, I'll do well.
Oh, great. Here we go. We're going to talk about Joker for 30 more minutes.
This makes sense because Hunter sent me a few articles that I want to go over. This is going to Hollywood Reporter. Why no one will get fired over Joker Foley Adu?
Why no one will get fired? Maybe not the immediate set, but David Zaslav needs to pay.
Yep. When Michael D. Luca and Pamela Abdi took over as co-heads of Warner Brothers movie studio. Come on.
What the?
There we go. Studio in early June of 2021, one of the first decisions they made was to move forward with the sequel to Joker. The Oscar-winning...
I told y'all, this is all David Zaslav because Michael DeLuca and Pam Addy are basically his fuck puppets.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, like, there's so many red flags going all over it.
Notice how when he came into the board, like I don't think they even really planned to do a Joker. It was like Joker 2. I think the former CEO, I think Jason Keller was the one who before David Zaslav was the CEO before, and he didn't want to do one. And now when Zaslav, like immediately when Zaslav was like, I'm coming in, I'm gonna get rid of all the DCEU. I'm gonna bring in James Gunn and Peter Safran, and now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make Michael DeLuca and Pam Addy be responsible for this. They're pretty much they're his fuck puppets. They don't get any creative control. It's all David Zaslav's bullshit.
It really is, like, especially with Zaslav being known for creating a lot of damage control over to their properties. It really just seals the deal in terms of like what Hollywood has been going through in the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
Virtually all the key deals were already put in place by their predecessor, Toby Emmerich, with A-list director Todd Phillips and star Joaquin Phoenix getting 20 million paydays. And
the reason why it's $200 million is because they both got $20 million a piece. What the fuck? The first movie literally costed $69 million to make, and
it made $1 billion worldwide.
$200 million for no fucking reason other than we're paying both of them a lot of money.
Yeah, it really is. And one small outstanding matter was Lady Gaga's perk package. Within weeks, the papers were signed. Her paid was $12 million, and she officially joined Joker Foley Adu. Abdi and D. Luca could have said no to making the film, but they would have been the laughingstocks of Hollywood, considering the
They
astonishing
didn't have a
success.
choice. David Zaslav. I can't believe. I know. I keep mentioning his name, but I'm mentioning it for a fucking reason. That was his baby. They're just the fuck puppets.
And even too, like since I've known you, Victor, for a good amount of years, I'm like tame compared to your hatred for that particular
Listen,
individual.
I thought Tom Rothman was bad, but no.
Zaslav is on a whole new level, man.
Jesus.
He needs to go. Really. But over the October 4th and 6th weekend, everyone at Warner Brothers, including the executive duo, were left reeling as Folie à Deux collapsed in its box office debut with, like you said, 37.8 million domestic opening, after becoming the first comic book movie to receive a D in Cinema Score. Domestically, like you said, it opened well behind The Flash, The Marvels, and many other major bombs that you can think of. And there was this one quote: "It is complete audience rejection," says one source close to the film.
I wonder what that source could be.
Your guess is as good as mine.
The world may never know, just like that fucking Tootsie Pop commercial.
That bird. I don't know. I'm just quoting Suicide Squad at this point. Overseas Folie à Deux came in at an estimated $81 million.
$81 million worldwide?
Well, for what I gathered on Wikipedia, since I've already seen the movie, it looks like it has like $120 million worldwide, I think. But in order for a movie to make a profit, you have to make at least twice the amount of.
Let's not forget the budget. The marketing campaign was about $100 million. Let's put marketing into it. That means the cost is about roughly $300 million. You have to make $600 million to turn a profit, and clearly that's not going to do it.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the marketing is around that same amount. But literally, given the fact with the bad word of mouth and the lack of marketing that Folie à Deux had,
it's not lack of marketing, it's just bad marketing. Because it's been promoted a lot everywhere. It's just bad marketing.
And you know what the sad truth about the whole thing surrounding Folie à Deux? It was one of my most anticipated films of the year, and I hated it.
I knew there was something wrong when I first heard about it, and my God, were my instincts correct?
Yep, and even too.
I told y'all I have good instincts.
Even too, like it just really breaks my heart, really, to see a sequel to a movie that was on my top 5 films of 2019 just sinked a new low for the Joker name.
To be fair, I think I had my own disappointing film of 2024. You know, like in terms of my excitement for it. I forget what it was.
Is it Ghostbusters?
Though. Yeah, that was disappointing. But Furiosa was a big disappointment too. Yeah, I didn't like Furiosa. Deal with it.
Yeah, but I'll give you that with Frozen Empire. It was disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's another article that Hunter brought up. Joker Folie à Deux gives Batgirl fans a reason to be angry all over again.
Yes, they canned it for Batgirl, which was already practically fucking finished, over Joker 2. Now look at what happened. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? You fucked over the guys who did the Bad Boys, not Ride or they did Ride or Die, but before they did Bad Boys for Life, you fucked them over, so they went to go do Bad Boys Ride or Die, and guess what? They made more money than you, bitch. They're more successful than you, bitch.
You get what you fucking deserve!
Bam!
As Joker Folie à Deux landed in theaters this weekend with a thud, the latest DC bomb unsurprisingly became the biggest subject of discourse among both movie and comic book fans on social media. One recurring theme was all of the recent missed opportunities that Warner Brothers has failed to take advantage of, and all the bad judgment calls they seem to make every time they're given a chance. One big example of this is the canceled Batgirl movie, which tended to come up every time Warner's has a major bomb, or when another movie is set in the scrape heap. Batgirl, which starred
Coyote versus Acme, I never scrape.
yeah, I'm still not over that.
Mm-mm.
It's sad. I wanted, the Coyote versus Acme movie to be good because it had a lot of promise. And look what happened.
James Gunn wrote it, and yet he produced it, and they fucked him over anyway. You think that because he's at DC now, oh, they're gonna treat him with respect? No, they treated him like shit.
Batgirl, which starred Leslie Grace in the title role, would have seen her mentored by an older Batman, Michael Keaton, while hiding her superhero identity from her father, J.K. Simmons, and facing off with Firefly, Brendan Fraser. The movie cost a reported $9 million and was originally intended to be a Max original.
Wait, Batgirl only costed $9 million? Or 90?
$90 million.
$90 million? That movie was cheaper to produce than fucking this! And then you got rid of it!
And this is the trend that I've always agreed with. Not every movie has to have around a $200 million budget, because where it's all about the income that you are going to receive.
There's nothing apparently in Joker 2 that warrants $200 million. It's not like some fucking action scene that requires extreme amount of work.
Yeah,
apparently there was like one big there's like a scene in the trailer with the fucking explosion in the courtroom. But other than that, I don't see $200 million on the damn screen.
Yeah, all it was is just like a musical. But then again, like I said, all those musical numbers I saw were pretty much filler. Shortly after Discovery bought up Warner Brothers, new executives decided to drastically reduce the amount of money that we're spending on Max.
Yeah, they gave Joker 2 a $200 million budget. Hypocrites.
Yep. Since it was a big IP, Batgirl was reportedly considered as a potential theatrical release, but its modest budget and the fact that it was originally intended to be played on small screens worked against it, supposedly making the movie feel, in quotes, cheap when it was blowing up on the big screen.
Really? That's bullshit. I mean, I've seen movies that cost $6 million and they look really great.
Yeah, I mean...
So it doesn't fucking matter.
But wait, how much was the creator?
About 80? 80 to 85?
And look how that turned out. Apparently, from what I've heard, it looked amazing.
And also, let's not forget, as much as I shit on Trap, the visuals weren't bad. I think the movie costed like maximum $30 million.
I will say this too with Trap. The cinematography may look nice, especially during those concert performance. But then again,
let's not forget Godzilla Minus One only costed $17 million to make.
And that movie still looked killer on the big screen.
Oh, but no, it looks cheap. It looks cheap.
I'll give me a break with that.
I gotta play. You know what I'm going to play. Cheap.
Come on. Cheap.
You be straight, you're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip.
That's
Soren brought up a good point. And Godzilla won the visual effects Oscar. What does that tell you?
Uh-huh.
What does that
Alien Romulus was $80 million. $80 million.
Around this time, a number of projects were canceled and shelved that fit into these same basic guidelines. Too big for Max, not ready for theaters. In a small number of cases, including Batgirls, the movies were almost completed when they got canned. The film had reportedly had mixed test screening. Hold on.
What? What just come out of your mouth?
I'm sorry. I'm just, my mouth is like running too fast today. I'm kind of like freaking Barry Allen. The film has reportedly had mixed test screenings, but ultimately it wasn't a creative decision so much as a financial one to scrape it. But
And guess
killing
what, Warner Brothers? You're losing even more money than when you did doing those fucking tax write-offs. You're losing even more money.
it, I'm telling you, like Warner Brothers really needs to like step their game
Chill.
up.
They need to fucking chill.
Not just that, but step their game up. Otherwise, they'll probably run into a risk that could go bankrupt. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised because fucking Lionsgate's bombing left and right.
Oh, Lionsgate.
They're
Big
in the
fat L.
shitter.
Big fat. They're exactly. They are a big L.
What about people are gonna say? Oh, what about the Houseman? They had Sydney Sweeney in there. I'm just like, they're probably saw eyeballs, the dollar signs in their eyeballs if she literally gets naked and now like, oh, that's gonna make us money.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I still can't take Sydney Sweeney seriously as an actress. She's only known for her assets. She needs to do a movie where she could truly shine. She needs to. Other than this crap, I'm just like,
Yep. Rather than just like being, like a model. Fans were outraged. The filmmakers were rightly upset. Except apparently for Michael Keaton, who took the paycheck and ran. And there have been semi regular musings online about how the movie might be resurrected. It would be difficult to do because the movie wasn't 100% complete. That means whoever wanted to release it would have both paid to finish the movie and also pay the government its $30 back, since part of the write down process is that Warner Brothers Discovery had to promise never to monetize the project. That brings us back to Joker Folie à Deux. It's hard to compare the two since obviously the first Joker was a runaway success, passing the Deadpool movies as the highest grossing R-rated comic book adaptations.
until they took it back recently.
That's a title. It only lost to Deadpool and Wolverine earlier this year. That means it was reasonable for Warner Brothers to expect a decent return on the sequel. Still, they stacked the deck. Get it? Because Joker against themselves in a pretty significant way this time around. The reported budget for Joker was, of course, 50 to 75 million, depending on your source. That's obviously a pretty modest budget for a comic book movie. And when paired with its enormous box office, it will likely remain the most profitable comics adaptation for years to come. But with the second movie, yeah, that's a whole different story.
That's almost like triple the amount.
It does, man. It really does when you do the research. While that's a pretty reasonable ask, considering the scale of the first movie's success, it definitely gives the movie a disadvantage that neither Joker nor Batgirl had. In this case of Batgirl, Warner Brothers and DC were likely hoping for the movie to ride the coattails of The Flash, in which Keaton's Batman was reintroduced and played a key role. Sadly, that movie became one of the most expensive flops in Warner Brothers history, meaning it has no coattails to ride. Not that it mattered, since Batgirl was canceled before The Flash ever came out.
Jesus.
Jesus, man. And I thought Lions, well,
Poopy gate. Poopy gate.
in a poopy heap of hell. Let's just say that. I'm telling you, like Warner Brothers needs to step their game up and kick Sassoff out. Otherwise, Warner Brothers is dead.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna fucking die because their strategy has not been working. It really hasn't.
Nope. They need to have a different strategy. Like have some plan B or C for God's sakes. You can't just stick with one singular plan. Otherwise, it's going to tank.
The only movies the only major movie they have left to release this year are Juror number 2. That's the supposedly the final movie directed by Clint Eastwood. I believe it's his final.
It is?
I heard something about it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But then
Clint Eastwood is pretty old for it in terms of directing.
And then the other one is The Lord of the Rings, The War of the insert the title here because I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Other than that, they're done for the year.
Holy shit, Clint Eastwood is 94. Wow.
What?
Clint Eastwood is 94. Wow.
Wow.
I think, honestly, after Jury number 2, I think he'll be done. I think he'll be done because I think he deserves a nice break from his
Wicked. That's Universal. That's Universal.
It is Universal.
Horizon. I heard that the New Line, which is owned by Warner, ditched Horizon completely, and it's gonna be like Kevin Costner's trying to find a fucking other studio for it, but nobody wants to touch it. Gee, I wonder why.
I don't know. And even Jared Ross did a review of Chapter 1.
He didn't like it.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that it's also really boring. It feels like
a TV show. It feels like a TV show. He even said this himself. This feels like 3 episodes of a television series. That's what he said.
If I want to watch 3 episodes of a Western, I would watch Deadwood.
Lost. Yes, I know it's not Western, but still.
Still. But yeah. Yeah, Warner Brothers needs to really get their act together.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it really is.
It's just they're doomed because literally it's to the point where they were fucking around with Mickey 17. People are saying, "Oh, they made Bong Joon-ho do another cut of the movie," so I'm very concerned about Mickey 17. I'm really worried about it.
And I wanted to do well too because.
And I saw the commercials for Sinners the other night while I was watching football, and it didn't look that bad. I only saw it was only 30 seconds, but still, it might be a good movie, but I don't know how well it's going to perform.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not going to do as well as Ryan Coogler's other movies. Like Black Panther, I don't think it's going to reach Black Panther's success. No, I don't think so. It's a horror movie. You're already at a disadvantage, but it looks fine. But at the same time, I feel like, to me, I don't know how it's going to do,
I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see on where everything goes with that movie. He's going to be...
And yeah, Salem's Lot got delayed for over 2 years because of Zaslav, and it finally came out. I heard it was absolute ass.
It wasn't good. Speaking of which, the horror binge has been going pretty well. I'm just taking nice and steady time with it.
You're stealing from me now, huh? You're stealing from me now, huh? The updates? You stealing from me, boy? Huh?
Well, here's the thing, though. At least it's from I'm tackling a different genre of film.
Different genre? I'm doing a person, and you're doing a genre. Jesus Christ.
Well, I did a horror movie binge last year. Might as well do it again.
Don't you always do it?
Oh, I do.
Yes, that's the Mickey 17. People are making the real cut of the movie. I'm telling you, Mickey 17 might be fucked, especially considering it's coming out the end of January. It might be fucked.
Oh God! First, now this.
They don't let Bong Joon-ho. He won Best Picture with Parasite. Why don't you leave him alone? Leave Bong alone. Yes, I know.
Or better yet, stop getting up on me.
That's Bong right there. Stop ganging up on me.
That's him right there. But that's my topic.
Is it?
Yeah, that's my topic.
Okay. If Salem's Lot. Uh-oh. They got Interview with Salem's Lot too? Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, Mike Flanagan is the only guy who could adapt Stephen King properly at this point. He's the only guy. He's the only guy. Mike fucking Flanagan. Just leave it all to him. He's already doing Dark Tower. Like, come on.
And he's doing The Exorcist.
Well, that's not Stephen King, but still. I'm gonna do the top 10 movies destroyed by the trailer. This is like legitimately, the trailers got a lot of fan backlash. These are non-trailers, so expect a lot of recent movies on here, needless to say. Speaking of recent, number 10, a Minecraft movie. That's the title? It's not just called Minecraft, it's called a Minecraft movie? That's stupid.
It does.
As of writing, the trailer hasn't even come out, yet the trailer had Minecraft fans seething. Based on the very popular game, the film will follow 4 people as they're sucked into the world of Minecraft. This premise, deemed unoriginal by fans, is not the only bone of contention. For the random Beatles song, to lack of Minecraft-style animation, to that random black fucking sheep, the sheep, it turned into a fucking meme. You know, the one that looked uncanny. This trailer provided a lot of fodder for the haters. Oh, and Jack Black introducing himself as Steve while very much looking like Jack Black has already become a meme. Since then, the fans have fixed the trailer by either doing their own or animating it in the style of Minecraft. Wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, his name is Steve.
Oh gosh, that freaking line.
Number 9. Oh boy. Gods of Egypt. Hey, Alex Proyas, you still suck. Just because you shot on a new Chrome movie and everybody respected you, but no, you pulled this shit with Gods of Egypt, you will never get respect from me. That fucking cocksucker. You're about as much of a cocksucker as Rupert Sanders is.
Yep.
Is there no end to this film's many controversies? This film received early backlash for its character posters revealing white actors playing Egyptian gods. Sound familiar? Last week. You know, because the women returns are mostly fucking white people playing descendants of Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
The trailers didn't make it any better. Triggered a massive wave of debate on all sides, with many predicting a flop. Sure enough, the film became a box office bomb with negative critical reviews. Most critiqued the bad script and unconvincing special effects. Compounding this was director Alex Proyas' own complaints about the negative reviews. It is hard to judge whenever a better trailer or marketing in general would have eased the controversy, but it certainly didn't help. No, this movie was doomed to fail from the start. Because you got fucking Burke Sharpless and Matsuzama, 2 of the worst fucking screenwriters working today, working on the movie. Remember, they also wrote Madam Web. Number 8, The Marvels. Funny because Joker 2 made less money than The Marvels. Even the bigger studios must eventually fall. Wow, it's like the tagline for Captain America Civil War: United we stand, divided we fall. This sequel to the first Captain Marvel movie was always going to be subject to massive fan scrutiny. When the trailer finally came out, it became the MCU's most disliked trailer on YouTube. I didn't know that. Most of this was steamed by the hate campaign against the lead, Brie Larson, prompting review bombing campaigns for the Marvels and She-Hulk. No doubt ingrained sexism and racism also contributed to fan backlash, as the Marvels will be led by three women, 2 of which non-white. The film also suffered at the box office mixed critical reactions. Ironically, a high point noted in the reviews is the good performances of the leads, which goes to show what they didn't even finish the sentence. Watch Mojo. How about proofread your damn articles, please? Seriously. Seriously.
Well, their third eyes was blind.
Third eye blind. Motherfucker. Third Eye Blind. Yeah, you think you're so clever. Third Eye Blind. Yeah, the band. Number 7, Warcraft. The power of music cannot be overestimated. The second trailer for Warcraft, another video game adaptation doomed to failure, was released in 2016 due to fan skepticism. It wasn't the CGI or the actors that caused alarm, rather than the fact that for some reason the second trailer had dubstep. It was a strange musical decision, especially that first trailer had more conventional music for an epic film. The director even had to assure fans that the film would be fully scored. fully sure enough, there were no musical audience in the actual movie. But Stranger should happen once, right? No, this movie was doomed to fail, not because of the fucking trailer. This movie was doomed to fail from the very start. Because video game movies, until recently, have been like badly, Duncan Jones, yeah, he fucking disappeared, didn't he, after that movie? He fucking disappeared. He fucking disappeared like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's done some good movies in the past, too, and I'm just like, what the hell happened?
Number 6. Madam Web. Do I even need to go any further?
There you go.
Moving on. Number 5. Oh, God, I have to talk about this thing again? I suppose I don't want to. Fine, I'll do it for the article. Snow White, 2025, the remake. Oh, God. Oh, because of this bullshit. I don't even need to go over this because we did an entire fucking topic that lasted for over an hour, judging by the controversy surrounding this movie. I don't even need to talk about it again.
Moving on.
Like I said, that was the only time I will ever reference not Madam Web. I mentioned Madam Web more times in public. That was the only time I would mention Snow White in the general public.
Moving on.
So bye-bye.
Moving on.
Number 4. Oh, Artemis Fowl.
Yep.
That movie is foul. That's to be sure. The trailer for Kenneth Branagh's adaptation of this popular middle-grade novel left much to be desired according to fans. It immediately raised concerns that the film would not follow the source material. For one thing, the film seemed to have turned criminal mastermind and genius Artemis Fowl into another good YA protagonist seeming about to come of age. Events were also poured out by the casting of the Eurasian butler as black, while nuts brown-skinned fairy Holly was played by a white actress. Sure enough, the film is as far as the novel could be, being yet another YA adventure and a badly done one too. Just let YA movies die. Let these movies die. The only good YA movies were The Maze Runner. Those are good movies. Those are really good movies. And Hunger Games, the first 2 were good. The last 2 weren't. Number 3, Cats.
For technology.
That trailer. When I saw that trailer, and I think it was during like New York Comic Con or something, or maybe San Diego Comic Con. I don't really remember.
It was a nightmare.
It was just like the most horrifying thing I've ever seen up to that point. It is scarier than most horror movies I've ever seen.
Like I said, it's a furry nightmare.
Like the CGI, the live action motion capture fur technology bullshit, Uncanny Valley, the changes to the source material, the singing was fucking terrible. Oh my God. Number 2. Bring me all your elderly. The Last Airbender. First of all, you whitewashed half the damn cast. You have M. Night Shyamalan doing the same old shtick that she's always doing. And what Watch Mojo has the balls to say that the Netflix show was received much better. Not really. Not really. Not really.
Not really, because I stick with the animated series.
It's unfilmable. Move on. And number 1, Ghostbusters 2016. Is it as bad? I don't know what's worse, 2016 or Frozen Empire. I don't know what I would do.
I say 2016.
Wait, you saying 2016 worse than Frozen Empire?
Yeah.
Because they're both fucking pretty bad.
Well, at least with Frozen Empire, you at least you have, any attempting to have any redeeming quality to it. But with the 2016, however, it's just, oh boy, they not do any favors.
Oh yeah. Ero, Soka. No, Soka. Not Sokka, Soka.
What the frick, man? And fourth thing, why does M. Night still defend his movie?
M. Night, fuck off.
Yeah.
Seriously. Just seriously. It was the most disliked trailer. Oh no, I think Minecraft is the most disliked movie trailer on YouTube now, I think. Don't quote me on that. Is that the most disliked trailer on YouTube? The Minecraft movie?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Because
is it as bad as like Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? That trailer got a lot of dislikes. I remember.
I remember that too.
I guess that's in my topics. So, Jordy, it's your turn.
I'm not doing a topic.
Why are you not doing a topic?
You know why I'm not. I'm going on strike.
Why are you going on strike?
Wait, you're going on strike just like Squidward does in that one SpongeBob episode?
You won't let me pick a movie to review for next week because of the 3 that you landed on last week.
I didn't want to review Shark Tale, for fuck's sake.
I don't care if it's Shark Tale or not. I want to pick one of the 3.
No, I mean, as long as it's not fucking Shark Tale, maybe.
Okay,
all right, fine. All right, here's the deal. I'll make you a deal. As long as it's not Shark Tale, you could pick 2 of the 3. Now, can you do my topic? No, not my topic. Your topic?
I thought it was 4.
4?
Because it landed on level. First, it landed on Shark Tale. Then it was Napoleon Dynamite. Then Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, and then I believe it was
fine. 3 of the 4.
Spaceballs.
Okay. There's one movie that I wanted to land on: Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
All right, fine. We'll do it next week. Fine.
All right.
That's better, bitch.
All right, we got that out of the way. Now, can you do your topic?
Yes.
I gotta open this.
So, I want to talk about what happened to me, regards to the hurricane.
Oof, yeah, it was rough. It was
rough.
rough.
Yeah.
I was here sleeping in my bed on a Friday morning, and all of a sudden at 7 a.m., the power's out. It was out for all freaking day. And this was 2 weeks ago on a Friday. And then all of a sudden, after a whole day, even with the windows a little bit cracked open, still doesn't compensate for nothing. Power's still off. Wi-Fi still down. But we had a miracle. There was still power over at, the church where my dad preaches at and the fellowship building behind it. And by the way, here's a little trivia note for you. Me and my family used to live behind the church before we moved moved next door to my mom's mom and then moved over here about almost 15, 16 years later. Okay. So as soon as that all transpired, we moved our, we got a couple of our stuff, packed some of our stuff, moved over to the fellowship building. We were there for maybe, 3 days tops. And I was able to get some stuff done. I was able to watch a few TNA old school pay-per-views. I thought that were actually pretty good. And I think I will review them one day. And the whole first year of monthly pay-per-views of TNA when they were in their prime, of course. But then there was also Monday. And I'm talking last Monday. It kept going on, off, on and off, on and off. The power was just
it was glitching.
It wasn't glitching. It was, it was just, it was malfunctioning mostly. So people were getting that fixed up, but thankfully around the evening, they were able to get it fixed.
Good.
But later on, the next day, when I finally came back here, and this was last week, mind you, power's still on, but Wi-Fi is still out. And I did not want to come on this broadcast last week because I need proper Wi-Fi to work with, okay? Because if I don't have proper Wi-Fi to work with, then something's up.
Yeah, see the Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I think it was when when you were in Pigeon Forge and it was glitching out like crazy.
There was over the hedge as well.
Yeah.
So I've learned my lesson from that, and that's why Chayton, obviously, he fill in for me. Did he even watch The Mummy? I
believe he did. I mean, he was participating.
Well, he better have watched the movie before he went on because
he did. He said he owned the fucking thing too. He remembers the stupid ass song for that damn movie. That song was awful. Forever.
I actually like that song.
That's awful.
Well,
I love Live as a band, but my God, that was shit.
Like we all have our we all have our likes and dislikes, okay? And we just like admit that we don't agree on that. Okay, then. So I didn't come on here last week because of that. I mean, Hurricane, Helene, it just ruins everything. Thursday, well, obviously the next 2 days, it was not all that bad. I mean, we got power. We got power, electricity, and air conditioning, because that's the one thing you need to survive on. Because back in the old days, before there was ever internet and Wi-Fi and computers and online stuff, there was, a thing called electricity, to power up your house and the lights.
And before that,
and also air conditioning, which you need to breathe and also to cool down. But the thing is, we did not have Wi-Fi for a whole week. Hence the reason why on Thursday I had no choice but to delay rant anniversary, for the following Monday.
That's why it was on Monday. That's why it was yesterday.
Yep, and it was actually a success. It almost became a failure because once again my Wi-Fi went out yesterday.
Oh my God, unlucky.
Yeah, and you know what? Credit to a couple of friends of mine, from church, who was able to let me use their reception. I mostly use the 5G and the bars, to use it for. So that's all there is to it right there, But I will say this though. There's a lot of, catastrophes happening around the world, especially in regards to this hurricane. In fact, from what I'm being told, and if you did not watch Chilling with Jordy this past Friday, let's just say the death toll for this hurricane is
not good. Like, it's crazy.
It is higher than high at this point.
It's the biggest hurricane since Sandy, I'd argue.
I think 1986 or 89. I can't remember which number it was. 89. I think that's what my dad said.
I thought it was something like,
because Hurricane Sandy hit my area hard, and that was 2012 or 2013. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, but get this. A lot of things happen here in the East Coast, around my neck of the woods and other places that have been, FUBAR at this point. Like even like the place where me and my folks, took the road to come back home from our vacation not too long ago. Guess what? That road has been flooded.
Jesus.
So let's just take this under consideration. I mean, sure, I was a little pissy at the fact that, they, like when Victor had, landed on stuff that were mine. I mean, I can understand that. But at the same time, it's not like, I was dead. I mean, nobody thought I was dead because I was still texting. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I just know this. I was more worried about everybody else than I was for myself at that point, because people would worry about me. They think, oh my God, is Jordan one of the casualties? And that kind of deal. And I don't blame anybody if they didn't hear from me for a week. I would feel the same way if I didn't hear anyone from a week or maybe a whole year. Kind of like some people that we know.
Also, I want to mention something else too. Let's not forget that there's a hurricane on the horizon in Florida, Category 5. It's called Hurricane Milton.
No.
It's gonna be nuts. It's a Category 5.
And the fact of the matter is the fact that some people are also saying that South Carolina didn't get hit that bad, and I'm
no, it got hit pretty bad.
No, some people were actually a few news outlets and a few other people.
Oh, I'm not even gonna get political here because
it's not political. It's just
news outlets. That's about as political as you could get.
But they would not acknowledge the fact that we were in a bad position. They pretty much looked like as if, oh, they're not doing. I mean, they're not hit that bad. Let's just forget them.
And you know what's sad about the second hurricane? I have two cousins who live in Tampa, Florida.
Damn.
Yeah, thankfully they were evacuated. Since they're in Utah right now, I believe, with their kids.
And it's kind of funny that you mentioned no politics, but you know what? I feel like
no politics. I'm serious.
I'm not going to talk about either side or anything, but I will point out that the news media, the media in general, all they do is for them downplaying the disaster that me and my folks went through and everybody else in South Carolina, that crossed the line for me, because they want to feed into their, agendas and their, and all their, whatchamacallit, just the, just to keep them afloat and think that there's no consequences for their actions. Well, I got news for you. Everybody pays the piper, man. Everybody pays the piper.
And you wonder why I don't fucking pay attention to damn news, and what fucking side you're on. You're all fucking full of shit. I don't care.
Bottom line is, it hurt me. The fact that some people don't like, some of those people didn't take what we were going through seriously.
And I understand that.
And the thing is, I'm not telling you what I'm thinking. I'm telling you how I feel, Like, there's a difference between what I think in a political view and how I'm feeling in a political view, and how people are treated.
Still, it involves politics, and to me, I get it. You went through this. There's, I'm giving you this outlet.
And those people were acting like pieces of shit, thinking that we weren't, suffering when we were.
It's just one of these things where I feel like the reason why I have the no politics rule in the first place is because I feel like people just get mad, and I want this to be a positive outlet. Yes, you went through a struggle, that's for sure, and that you could talk about it. I'm not gonna ban that from happening. You could talk about it.
Funny thing,
it feels like the whole fucking world, the whole society is. I've been feeling this for a while now, but it's just so damn negative. It's not even funny.
Yep. Funny thing is, you want to know how serious the situation was? There's a few trees around my house that got knocked down because of the hurricane. One of them, which could have crashed through my roof on that side of the house where my parents sleep and where my sister sleeps. And it could have killed either one or all three of them.
It's crazy.
That's how serious the situation was.
The whole thing is just tragic, not just in South Carolina, but I forget where else it hit too.
I think
it hit another state too.
It hit in Tennessee, I believe. I think it hit in Tennessee, maybe North Carolina. I mean, it's not, and it's it's also, and here's another thing. It's not just our feelings. It's also a matter of, where we're like, we deserve our recognition. The fact that we just got hit really hard. It's a Cat 4, level, man,
Category 4.
Yeah.
And then now this Milton, this Hurricane Milton is Category 5. So that's really fucked.
Yeah, it really is.
Category, cataclysmic, catastrophic, name it what you will. But I will say this, though. I'm just thankful to God that I'm, alive, that, my parents are alive, my sister, my cats, my dogs.
People personally, like friends.
Yep. I can't speak for everybody that, suffered, but I know that we, that we're still walking and talking. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to let you guys know that I know it's going to get a little bit more worse. But I will say this, if some people were to just try and, diffuse it, because they got secret organizations at play, maybe we wouldn't worry about certain hurricanes that have to be named after, like names that we name our children or something. I'm done.
Okay. Hunter got his place in Georgia got hit pretty hard. Like I think they're still struggling with power. I think.
Yeah, he did.
They're still struggling with like power. It's nuts down there. It's nuts.
No, he just got his power back.
Oh yeah, he just got his power back, but like it took a while. I know it took a while for him to get his power back. He wasn't here last week, if I remember correctly, because of that. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I need to check that again. But it was just like it's rough for everybody, not just for South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, all these people,
You got your power back last night. Okay.
Yeah,
people are suffering,
Anybody who is suffering from this this category 4, that it is a suffering state.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just one of these things where, you know, this is why, you know, in terms of like the weather, like people like this whole climate change stuff probably does probably, you know, cause and effect this happens, but like it's just one of these things where it reminds me about how fallen society has become politically, also socially. It's just karma's biting us back, and I don't really like it, but you know, it's just one of these things where we just have to hang on. You know, we have to hang on, and we have to do our best to survive. If I don't know if any of that made any sense to anybody, but you know,
No, we do our best to survive, you know, because we're all human beings. I mean, survival needs to be in, you know, our very nature, you know.
But that's it. Enough wimpy womping depressing shit. We're about to talk about poker. When we come back.
3 things I know about the helmet camp. Number 1, it was gimmicky. Number 2, it never worked. And number 3, you're an idiot.
ESPN Sunday Night Football, 17 weeks.
You know, I don't appreciate being called an idiot. Just because you fear technology, that's not my fault. I've been called a lot of things at this table, but an idiot will not be one of them.
ESPN Sunday Night Football. Coverage begins at 8:15.
Sponsored locally by DiNardo Auto Body, 2052 Washington Avenue.
Wonder if I gave an Oreo to somebody out there who I didn't know. Would they laugh after I'd gone? Or would they pass that wonder on? I wonder how it changed your point of view if I gave one to you.
If you've seen Rounders, you know why I booked that Oreo commercial.
I think I figured.
Yeah, I called it.
I figured it was from the Rounders, and no, Rounders has nothing to do with it being all about Oreos. It just plays a role in it.
Why does that dog sound like he's about to roast the aristocrats? Aristocrats, not aristocrats, aristocrats. Or so Affleck. That you spelled it wrong. That's not how Affleck is spelled. I think it's spelled with a C, not a K. Remove the K.
Affleck.
Affleck. Anyway, we're reviewing Rounders tonight.
Mike McDermott's best friend just got out of jail.
I need money. I gotta get together some roll here.
And already he's got himself in debt.
I don't have to tell you my collection methods.
The cops up in arms.
You're fixing to go down hard.
And the Russian mob breathing down their necks.
If you don't have my money, then you are mine.
Matt Damon, Edward Norton, John Turturro, Famke Janssen, Gretchen Mol, with John Malkovich and Martin Landau. Rounders, rated R. Starts September 11th in theaters everywhere.
I want to do quick to
my right ear didn't enjoy that TV.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that either. It didn't enjoy that.
I want to do this to pay homage to Hank Schrader.
Yeah. Okay. Rounders is a 1998 American drama film directed by John Dahl, written by David Levian. Yeah, David Levian and Brian Koppelman, produced by Joel Stillerman and the late great Ted Demme. Yes, he's related to Jonathan Demme. He's his nephew. Starring Matt Damon, Edward Norton, John Turturro, Famke Janssen, Gretchen Mol, John Malkovich, and Martin Landau. And
as you all know, Sal Bandini. Want to wrestle?
Oh, fuck me. I don't want to think about Ready to Rumble right now.
Jeez.
Was released on, September 11th, 1998.
Oh, my God.
It was released by Miramax Films. Budget was $12 million, and it made $22.9 million in the United States.
I need to tell you this real quick because it was also another, it was a thing I added to that, one of the lines of, Ready to Rumble. And Romy was laughing so hard in the live chat of, I don't know. I think it was last Friday or maybe last Saturday. No, it was last Friday. You know that part where, freaking King introduces Jordy as the law,
yeah.
And he goes like, I will bust you.
Yeah.
You know what I said to add to the line?
What?
I said, I will bust a load in you.
Ew.
And Romy was just dying laughing in the chat.
And I was like,
William can attest this because he saw it too.
I busted a load in you.
Oh my God.
But you can confirm that Romy was laughing in the chat.
Oh, he was like laughing his ass off. He was probably like laughing for like 5 minutes straight or something.
Anyway, Mike McDermott.
You know what? I'm kind of glad I made him laugh because that kind of made my night too.
Mike McDermott loses his money in a poker game against Russian gangster Teddy KJB. Under pressure from his girlfriend Joe, he promises to quit gambling. This lasts until his friend Lester War Murphy gets out of prison and needs to pay off an old debt. The pair come to close to earning the money back, but are caught cheating. Then Mike finds out the debt is totally owed to Teddy and makes one last-ditch effort to beat the Russian. They pretty much give away almost the entire movie in the description. The only thing they don't give away is the ending. You might as well have given away the ending.
I want Jordy scared. Compared
to David or DeLuigi Mansion 2.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. I want Jordy scared to David and Luigi's Mansion 2. Okay, I really. What do you mean by scared to David? I don't get it.
Scared.
I think he wants to scare David.
Wait.
You want me to scare David?
Do I have to put you in grammar school again?
When you want to scare David, just show him the Born Identity. That's all you got to do.
There's a thing called Grammarly. Grammarly.
64% rate on Rotten Tomatoes, 53% rate on Metacritic, 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.6 on Letterboxd. And I'll start by saying,
Jordy. Okay.
Start by saying this. I don't know shit about poker. Before this movie, I didn't know shit about it. I can't even tell you how the damn game is played. But
it's simple. Just ask Gary.
Well, yeah. I know blackjack, but I don't know fucking poker.
Oh my God! He just Jose, is Peter Vo your English teacher? What?
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but there's too much talking, and it's hard to see what's going on at night right now.
That's the thing though with this movie. I couldn't tell because there was too much
daylight,
and there wasn't much to see that was going on at night.
Nope.
And then there's the infamous line that Shane Jordan uses: "Retard."
Okay. Like I said before, I don't know anything about poker, but I think, to me, why I enjoyed it so much was because this movie isn't really about poker to me. It's more about these two people trying to fight for their lives because if they don't get the money in time, the fucking guy, I forget his name, was going to fucking kill him.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The second guy pretty much is never seen ever again after they get beat up by the dirty cops.
And there was no even mention of that character.
Well, there was some mention of him.
Well, some, but very...
Well, Grandma was in the final scene. He was in the poker. He was in the poker game. Grandma was in the poker game. He was right next to KGB. In the scene. He was there.
I didn't see it.
I did. Guys! I saw him. He was in that scene.
Are you sure Worm?
Yes, some fucking Mandela effect bullshit.
It must have been.
Because I saw Grandma, the guy who was gonna fucking shoot him.
Grandma, that's him. But I did not see freaking Worm right next to him or anybody.
Because he was doing it for him. That's why. He was doing it for him. It was a last ditch effort. He had to do it because he doesn't know. Because the thing about Worm is that, simply put,
he doesn't know shit about poker.
He doesn't know shit about poker. He really doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
And Edward Norton is so good at playing a fucking bozo. He is so good at playing a fucking bozo. Because this character is a fucking bozo. Like, he doesn't know shit about poker.
He just
uses trickery.
That's all he uses. Yeah, he's like a bumbling bozo.
Oh Jesus!
Oh gee, I wonder how that show went.
I wonder how that went.
I wonder.
Yeah.
The
not that show anymore.
So
But
know,
Edward Norton is so good in this movie.
Yeah,
he is.
They
He's
use
great.
words that
I
he's
think
pretty
his
much the
acting
scene
is
stealer.
very good to play the village idiot who doesn't know what he's doing.
He really doesn't know what he's doing.
But I will say though, when it comes down to him always getting in trouble, it just becomes so repetitive. Like you can't even give him any, sympathy or any compassion.
Or there's no any breaks in between.
He's just one of these guys who always gets, at least that multiple times in the movie, he just gets into a bad situation after the other because he doesn't know how. He's a wise ass. He doesn't know how to stop running his mouth.
He does.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know when to shut.
He doesn't know when to catch a
like
break.
Me.
Yeah, and he doesn't know when to catch a break from being such a freaking wise ass. That's how his character is.
Yeah,
portrayed.
hold on, or like that gorilla would say to freaking Valiant from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, wise ass.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
No, that was a gorilla that said that, like after Valiant said, "Nice monkey suit."
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, when it comes down to it, he just plays a doofus very fucking well.
Doofus.
Oh God. And Matt Damon, of course, is the lead. Of course, he's great.
Mr. I don't know if I'm straight or gay.
What?
What?
You remember the talented Mr. Ripley?
Oh, right. But he's straight in this movie. He's straight.
I know. I'm just telling you what I'm saying. Earlier, I'm not going to say it on here, but earlier I made that joke. And the fact that we cannot tell who he was in the previous film we reviewed on him. However,
this is actually the third movie, I believe, or third or fourth movie of his that we reviewed on the show in the past year. And again, today is his fucking birthday.
Happy birthday, Matt Damon.
He just turned freaking 54, I believe.
Something like that.
Same age. I think he's around the same age as my friggin' parents. Holy crap.
Oh my God.
But
but still, this movie right here, though, I have to admit, this one is a little bit better than the one we reviewed previously.
I think it's significantly better, actually.
I do. Yeah, I will agree with over the subsequent time.
It's more rewatchable. That's for fucking
thinking.
Sure.
And the fact of the matter is,
thinking about this.
This was
my rating has gone up ever since.
And the fact is that this film was released 1 year before The Talented Mr. Ripley came out, and I'm thinking,
let's not forget Saving Private Ryan came out the previous summer. It came out 2 months before this movie.
Or better yet, it came out the year after Good Will Hunting, I believe.
But still, how do you get from one good film to something that becomes a bit very, I don't even know what to say about, The Talented Mr. Ripley anymore.
Again, all actors have their weak spots. You have to understand that. But this guy not always going to knock it out of the park every time. They're not going to.
Yeah.
Sure, they'll have some thuds, but you got to look at
And Matt Damon, I think, has more successes than thuds. He has had more successes than thuds.
Oh, yes, he does. He has way more ups than any other actor, I think.
But I feel like his character is easily the one.
The first two Bourne movies, Saving Private Ryan and the Talented Mr. Ripley. And
now technically we did the Bourne movies last year. Last year? No, we did. Okay, I did the Bourne Identity with David and Ebra 2 years ago. Then the Bourne Supremacy last year. Then Saving Private Ryan, Talented Mr. Ripley, and Rounders all in the span of months apart from each other this year.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if we land on one more Matt Damon movie this year. I swear.
Hold on a second.
Oh, jeez. Don't jinx it, please. Don't jinx it.
Well, we don't. Well, we're not doing the wheel tonight, but still, how many Matt Damon movies are on the wheel?
Let me have a look. That I can remember. We have the Bourne Ultimatum, that's for sure.
But one thing is for certain. With this movie right here, this is actually a lot more, slightly better, than The Talented Mr. Ripley. Because
I think it's significantly better.
Significantly. That's what I was trying to say. My bad. But still, the fact is, we actually get better, compelling storytelling. We actually got characters that are built properly.
You care about them.
Characters that can, sure, they're not all the characters are going to be, likable or whatever, but still.
They're at least interesting to watch.
They're interesting to watch. So, but at the end of the day, 2 hours, this movie, you say whatever you will, but I think this was actually pretty good.
It is a pretty good movie. And I'll get to more reasons why I think it's really good.
Did you check the wheel? How many do we have?
Yeah, the only one we have left is the Bourne Ultimatum. I couldn't see any more Matt Damon movies that were on the wheel at the moment. It's really the Bourne Ultimatum left now.
Movie too is that like
who put in Bourne Ultimatum on the wheel though?
Well, that was required because we did the first two.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Oh, I was gonna say something too. Like during the beginning, I just love that.
That was before you went full time.
Oh yeah,
that was before.
Who, me?
Yeah, that was before you went full time. But when it comes down to this movie, I personally feel that what makes it so compelling is the character interactions, is the character development. You could tell that Mike and Worm, you know, they're best buds and everything and also Mike is so loyal to Worm no matter what, because he always sticks by his side no matter what the cost
Lester,
is.
that's his name.
Well, Worm is his nickname.
Yeah,
it's his referred to mostly.
Lester Murphy, I believe.
Yeah. To the point where he pretty much ruins his relationship with his girlfriend because of it. You know? And it's one of these things where, you know, you're so loyal to your friend. And, you know, obviously he's a law school student. He's trying to get through law school by playing poker in the underground. In the flashback at the beginning of the movie, he loses all his money. Hey, William. Emphasis on underground. Is this some hidden joke that I'm not supposed to get? Yeah, you know, like Lucia.
I think
for fuck's sake.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But when it comes down to the that whole opening scene, how he just loses every single.
Oh my god!
$30,000.
Oh my gosh, that was
right there. I was like, what were you thinking?
What made you think?
But it
made
actually
that move.
Explains why.
Yes,
sometime before the film ends, he
explains why he feels that way. Apparently,
before he goes into the final poker game.
Apparently, you know, this movie relies heavily on the World Series of Poker. You know, World Series of Poker used to air on ESPN all the time when I was a kid. And one of the biggest guys was a guy named Johnny Chan. He's a real person. And apparently, the character of Mike actually beat Johnny Chan at a poker game, right on his own fucking table. He beat the best. He got overconfident, so he thought he could beat KGB. Nope, he didn't. Nope. And this movie, in some ways, is about him trying to redeem himself as a round, as they call it. You know, these people who go to the casinos and
making the rounds. Stakes. You know, like that's why they call it.
And him going through his redemption arc in terms of, you know, going back into
and also struggling with law school, and he very quickly decides that law school really isn't him. It's more, you know, the poker is really where it's at with him. Like, you know, that's his passion. He doesn't like you can see him like it's that one meeting. It is his
passion.
Like his going to law school is not his strongest asset. It's poker that is his strongest asset.
And again, that ruins his relationship, which is too bad because Russian law is pretty cute. So
it is his passion. It is his calling.
He's a birdie.
But yeah, you know, he loses his relationship with his girlfriend because his girlfriend had enough. And actually, I like how the movie kind of ends with them not really getting back together, but at least them, you know, leaving on good terms with each other, which I felt is a realistic ending. But I really like that. At
least he doesn't have any, you know, loose ends, you know?
Yeah, no, not really any loose ends. But most of the structure of the movie is literally just these two, Worm and Mike, trying to survive, playing these poker games, doing whatever they can to make the money back.
All just to pay off, Lester's debt.
Yeah, to pay it off.
15. I think it was 14 grand.
It's 15.
I thought it was grand. I thought it was 14.
It's 15.
Well,
but
maybe it's the Mandela effect all over again. How am I supposed to know?
But like you know, they're just going to all these different clubs and all these different places to try and play games, and eventually they go across a game that's being hosted by police officers, and Worm technically.
No. No, they ain't police officers. They police officers. That's what they are. They're dirty cops. Come on, Ossifer. I got your nutstick right here between my pants.
By the way,
you better calm your
By the way, I just love the cozy color palette in the beginning where it has like that orange.
Well, the
yellow.
whole movie kind of has that color palette. The whole movie, really, aside from a couple of scenes.
And let's not forget about, Matt Damon, as Mike, the narration of the entire movie.
That's one of the only things I didn't like about it. There's too much fucking narration. There's too much. It's too much.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
Don't tell.
It kind of, you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Max Payne, only Max Payne did it better.
Yeah, I feel like the narration, maybe at the beginning of the movie during like the flashback, okay, that's fine. You're gonna explain the poker rules to the viewer. I get that, but it should have, as soon as the time jump happened, it should have just got rid of it altogether. But no, it kept going throughout the entire movie.
Hunter just said there was too much talking, and it was hard to see what was going on
at night. Especially, you can't see John Turturro and Matt Damon talking after he lost $30,000.
Well, I mean, Matt Damon is nowhere near as bad as Peter Bow.
Yeah, he knows actually how to fucking speak English.
Has grammar.
But I will say this though, the narration kind of feels a little overbearing.
It's overbearing. It's way overbearing.
Like, calm down. It is very overbearing. But then again, you don't have much movies that have narration though.
Yeah, but at the same time, again,
movies
are about showing, not telling, and this movie tells too much sometimes.
Wait a second. I kind of remembered. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. I mean, at least with Peter Parker.
Well, at least they bookended it. There's not that much narration.
Yeah, you know what? That's the one thing I can only say that actually.
Well, Spider-Man 2 did it too. I don't know if there was an ending narration, but there was certainly a beginning. And Spider-Man 3 had both. So, but it wasn't like so overbearing to the point where it's narrating all the time. Like practically, it's almost like they're talking in your head the entire time, But I really like how this movie is paced because it's not exactly the most fast-paced movie in the world, but I think the reason why it works is because you care about these two. The character development is very good. It's very good. And like scenes, for example, like you wouldn't get if it was more faster paced. Like, say for example, Worm in prison. That whole scene where he's about to get out of prison, he's just playing poker with everybody, and he's trying to fuck over that one guy for a cigarette.
Yeah. Let me just say this: you better pray that you make it out of prison, otherwise you're gonna have yourself a thing called a prison pocket.
Yeah. Who else I didn't talk about? Oh yeah, we gotta get John Malkovich out of the way because he has the most deranged, over-the-top Russian accent in this movie. It's fucking hysterical. It's almost comedy. This is the only performance I couldn't take seriously. Gonna get fucking John Malkovich. So what's to expect with John Malkovich?
You know what kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of that Russian guy from The Dark Knight, with the accent, except it wasn't too over the top.
I mean, John Malkovich has always been fucking over the top. Look at Con Air. That's like extremely over the top.
Yeah.
And I even have a scene to show you how over the top this scene is. If I could even upload, I forgot to upload it onto the database. Sayonara. Yeah, he said that in Con Air. Sayonara. The one guy says Sayonara, he says Onara, and then boom, I think that's when the explosion happens.
Yeah. But Con Air is a fun movie.
It's a pretty good movie. But he's so over the top, especially at the end. He just goes over the top.
Oh my god. Especially
wait, I have the clip for it. Wait. I'm waiting for it to process, but I have a clip. Okay, I'm gonna ruin the movie now. But again, I've always ruined in every single one of these. But Matt Damon beats John Malkovich in the poker game. And this clip is his entire reaction. I can't. This is a try not to laugh challenge here in and of itself. So just look at this.
Motherfucker! You motherfucker! That is it!
That's it. What the fuck you talking about? That's it. Take him down, Daddy.
No more. No, not tonight. This son of bitch all night. Chick. He trapped me.
You know what? I swore that I thought he said cheap for a second instead of cheap.
Check. I checked the subtitles. He said check.
Well, it kind of sounded like it was like cheap, but no, it was check.
Miramax, you better not take this fucking video down. I swear to God.
Hold on, you guys laugh. I win.
I mean, it is so over the top. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I know, but you know what?
Motherfucker!
You know what? I'll give him this. At least he's using a Russian accent and he's trying to, act with it. So honestly, I thought it was funny, the way how he reacted that way.
John Malkovich is just it's the most over the top Russian accent you'll ever see, but it's fucking hysterical. It's just
yeah, it was. And even when I was watching him doing his over-the-top Russian accent, I tried my best not to even laugh at it because it
I think you know what I just noticed? Matt Damon tried not to laugh.
He was trying to keep a short little stick with his Oreos. He loves his Oreos, but he has a fucking separate plate where it says "Do not touch."
Okay, first of all, let's have a hashtag going. Never waste Oreos.
Oreos. Oh.
He literally has a thing next to his Oreo cookie saying "Do not touch." And he's just licking it and all this other shit.
I just like that subtle detail into that tray of freaking Oreo. Oh, there you go. Never waste Oreos.
Yeah, it's so. And by the way, that was in the scene.
I love me some Oreos, damn it! Give me some Oreos!
It doesn't matter what flavor it is, right, Jordy?
I want to make clear
that.
Oh
my God! It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's the classic.
Classic is the best, man. Come on.
Classic is the shit, dude. I love it.
I want to finish talking before I lose my train of thought. The guy who was talking, after you just saw the clip where him overreacting. That was Grandma who was talking to him. That was Grandma. So that was Mandela effect. That was Grandma right there. He was right next to her. So Mandela effect strikes one more time between both of y'all.
I don't understand why we have to have a Mandela effect.
And yes, John Turturro is really good in this movie. He plays Kanish, the other guy who plays poker with Mike, he's sort of kind of a friend to him. He tells him the story about the whole Johnny Chan thing. And he's like, at first he was like, he went to him to borrow some money. What kind of money? I owe him some money. What kind of money? I bought some drugs off of him. Things got mixed up. No, I know I'm referencing The Room. I know. I'm sorry. He talks to him about it. I think he's not as over the top as saying The Big Lebowski, but I think Turturro did a really good job. Martin Landau as the judge, the guy who's kind of, his protege in law school. Of course, he was in fucking piece of shit, Ready to Rumble. Ed Wood. It's not like Ed Wood, but fucking Ready to Rumble. Fucking shoot me.
Sal Bandini, wanna wrestle?
Fucking piece of shit movie.
I love you.
Come
on.
He's good.
You can say it.
I don't like that piece of shit.
No.
Coming upside down the pussy.
I can't believe you. I just said I love you. You can't show any human affection.
No.
I'm not gay. I'm straight. Okay.
It's not about being gay. It's about showing, your love for your fellow man and not being so homoerotic about it.
When was I being homoerotic?
Because that's no sense sometimes. You think when a man says to another man he loves him, you think it's homosexual.
Fine, I love you too. Fair.
That's better. See, it's not that hard. Watch this. William, I love you, buddy.
I don't know what's going on here.
I see how that goes.
Say it, William.
I love you.
No.
I'm not saying sing it, but at least you're bringing it.
But Yeah. Is there anything else? Yes, the cinematography. You mentioned the warm color palette.
Funny enough, the cinematography and also the shots,
shot composition, editing,
the angles. Not gonna lie, it was all pretty good.
It's not, and thank God this movie, since it was technically this is a fucking Weinstein joint. It's another Miramax movie. It's a fucking Weinstein joint. But at least it seems like Weinstein didn't fuck with this movie. Thank God. At least that. Oh, I forgot about Famke Janssen. She doesn't have that big of a role in this. The other chick, not Gretchen Mol, the girlfriend. No, we're talking about the other one. She doesn't have that big of a role. Although there's this one scene that's kind of weird. He just pretty much takes advantage of Mike and outright kisses him, and he's just like, why? It's kind of a weird scene.
It was.
They could have went somewhere with that, but it's like he's not really interested in looking for another relationship at the moment. You know what? That actually makes sense because he's got bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, mainly his life at that point.
Sure you can. Everybody would love to have a one-nighter, but still. You gotta focus on staying alive.
Yeah, and also I mentioned the guy who was in the. No, sing it.
Hey.
The guy who was playing.
Hey.
You guys are singing too.
Hey.
No, I'm not singing.
No, you guys are singing too. You're singing when you said hey. That's what you're doing.
Oh my God, I hate the sound. I hate the sound of my voice when I sing.
Fuck off.
Wait, she didn't want his life.
I
wouldn't say that. She just wanted him.
Well, here's the thing, though.
I don't want your life.
Get that one out of the way.
I don't want your
life. Also the guy who was one of the guys who was playing poker with him, the guy with the beard at the beginning, he's actually in Big Daddy. He's the guy from the Child Protective Services who takes away Julian from Sonny. If you ever seen Big Daddy.
Oh my God, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
You saw that movie literally on the 10th episode, motherfucker. On our 10th episode, you was the first show. I believe
that
was the first.
That was prior to
that was Welcome to Hell. That episode I'm not proud of because of all the stuff.
Prior to the Dark Ages, people. That
was the Dark Age. That was the beginning of the Dark Age.
To be fair, though, it was a small cameo that I did make at the end of that particular episode.
Oh, hold on. We got to interrupt you real quick, William. Let's talk about anime for like 30 minutes.
No!
Denied.
But you know that's 20. You know that's 22 though.
I know.
The score is kind of like this weird kind of score where it's at times like very like jazzy kind of thing, and then it goes in like this regular orchestral, regular type of score. The score was done by Christopher Young. He's best known for his work on Spider-Man 3 because he took over for Danny Elfman for Spider-Man 3. He also did Drag Me to Hell, Species, and a couple other movies that I can't think of right now.
That was so bad right there. He was trying to destroy the symbiote, and then all of a sudden Eddie Brock just goes back in there, and then Parker's all like, Eddie!
Still better than fucking Venom the movie. Fuck that piece of shit.
Well, here's the thing. It would be better if, freaking Venom didn't have lesser screen time than the other characters that were in the movie.
Well, Venom is a piece of fucking garbage, and I'm still fuck the Venomverse. I made it clear very early on.
Fuck that universe.
Left something behind for, for, oh my God, what's the name of that actor again? For the new Spider-Man now.
MCU fatigue. Moving on.
I mean, that's gonna happen sooner or later.
I don't care about the MCU that much anymore. Frankly, not really audiences that more anyway. Anyway, before I go on another fucking rant, because it seems like every week I rant about the MCU. And you instigated it too, so it's not my fault it happened. Shit, where was I?
Tom Holland, there you go. I think we might see Tom Holland become, finally wear the black suit sometime.
The score is good. I'm trying to process my train of thought. The song Counting Crows song at the end was pretty good. The Counting Crows song at the end was pretty good. You know, I actually enjoyed the movie. I actually significantly enjoyed it better than I thought it was too, because I felt the reason why I was going to like it was because I didn't understand poker. But you don't really need to understand poker to truly understand it. This is really a story of survival. And it's about these two trying to get out of a bad situation. That's really what this movie is about. And that's why it relates to so many people. And apparently this movie had a cult following to the point where it credited like a bunch of professional poker players credit the movie for getting them into the game. Like a bunch of professional poker players have this movie to thank for why they're in poker, you know? So, yeah. John Malkovich is doing all the scenery. There's not much more I could say about it. I'm just going to give it a 4 out of 5 straight.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 as well. 4 out of 5 as well, bitch.
Well, then, we're done early. 2 hours in and we're done. Because we don't need to spin no wheel tonight. We're already done.
Yeah, but I'm no longer on strike.
Yeah.
So is that it? Are we going to call it a night right now?
I mean, next week is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I just need to wait. I need for William to make the thumbnail for me, and we gotta get ready to go. And by the way, you know, we'll see him in 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
Because you know, he's going on vacation.
Oh, I want to.
And hopefully
coming Thursday.
Oh, by the way, wait. Oh, go ahead.
I'll let everybody know this coming Thursday. Brandon will not be on episode 261 of Rant and Rave, who will, you know, be doing some play-by-play at a PA, thing. So I'm going to be taking over this Thursday, and hopefully all of the Wi-Fi will stay on.
That's cool. Well, I can say this. Hopefully I won't take a flight that doesn't have the magic words 8:15.
Hey! We went 2 hours without a last joke. Hooray! Yay! We're getting better. It took 2 hours.
And it's not named Oceanic Airlines.
You know what? Somehow if you do end up on a deserted island, that has polar bears for some reason, at least you have a chance of getting banged by somebody who's a convict.
Jesus! Oh, by the way, Tyler, I think William needs to go see Joker. I'll piss off.
Anyway,
Tyler.
You want me to close it out right now?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
All right. Folks, thank you all so much for tuning in for episode 96 of the Popcorn Panel Podcast, reviewing Rounders 1998, Return of the Damon. If you guys like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance to live chat, comment down below. Give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel, the David 3000 Network, does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream like this one at all times. Same goes for the Count Victor Devalle, the Conqueror, William Braun, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider, Jordy Scout, a.k.a. J-Man's Legit. And with that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for better tomorrow. And for next week, we're definitely going to,
I'm afraid you'll have to die.
Yeah, we're doing that now. Just
kidding. I'm going
kidding.
to make sure that I am the knight. I am Batman.
And
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I love Kevin Conroy. I don't care what anyone else says.
We're God, I'm this close to having a fucking stroke literally on the air right now.
Anyway,
this show is brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Hopefully your glass isn't filled with blood so Catherine Isabel won't spill it all over herself. If you've seen American Mary, you know what I'm talking about. And then, good night, everybody. Good night.
Hello? I think you've been disconnected. Shut up! You can't handle the truth!